In a recent article by The Economist, a prominent London based publication, the focus was placed on India's significant military overhaul under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. With a sprawling armed force of 1.4 million, India stands at a crucial juncture seeking to modernize and enhance its military capabilities. This strategic move is seen as an effort to close the gap with neighboring China in terms of military modernization, a goal that carries substantial geopolitical weight in the region. The centerpiece of the Economist's critique revolves around the Tejas program, India's first indigenously developed fourth-generation supersonic fighter jet. According to the article, the Tejas fighter jet, despite its groundbreaking intent, is mired in issues. It is reportedly 2 decades behind its initial schedule, and concerns have been raised about its performance, including being underpowered. The article also points out a lack of enthusiasm for the jet among Indian pilots, who are its primary operators. Labeling the Tejas as a folly, the Economist article makes a bold statement about the challenges faced by India in its defense sector. While the ambition to develop a state-of-the-art fighter jet is commendable, the execution and the resulting product, as per this report, have not lived up to expectations. It is important to address the notion that the Tejas is 20 years behind schedule when compared with other modern fourth-generation fighters. The developmental timeline of Tejas appears in line with international standards. For instance, the Dassault Rafale, a prominent twin-engine fourth-generation fighter utilized by the Indian Air Force, underwent a 15-year period from its first flight in 1986 to its introduction into the French Armed Forces in 2001. This time frame is significant in understanding the standard developmental duration for advanced fighter aircraft. Similarly, the F-35, a state-of-the-art fighter jet from the US, followed a parallel timeline. The first flight of its technology demonstrator, the X-35, occurred in 2000, and it was not until 2015 that the jet was introduced into the US Marine Corps, marking a 15-year development phase. In the case of the Tejas, its technology demonstrator TD-1 took its first flight in 2001. Fast forward 15 years, and in July 2016, the first 2 initial operational clearance versions of the Tejas were inducted. So Economist's assertions sound like much of its work pure BS and propaganda. And to address the concerns raised by the Economist about Indian pilots' alleged disdain for the aircraft, the perspective of a seasoned test pilot can provide valuable insights. Rajiv Joshi, a Tejas legend who has been closely involved in the test piloting of the Tejas, offers a first-hand account of the jet's performance and capabilities. Joshi notes the Tejas's impressive capability for quick turns, a critical maneuver in aerial combat. A standout feature of the Tejas is its full authority auto low-speed recovery system. This technology, as Joshi describes, makes the aircraft carefree and exceptional in its class. It allows pilots to push the aircraft to its limits with the assurance that the system will intervene and recover control if necessary. At mid-altitude and medium speeds, the Tejas performs very well, as expected for an aircraft of its size. Joshi spoke positively about the Tejas's acceleration and climbing capabilities, meeting the specifications laid out. He also mentions ongoing efforts to refine its aerodynamics for improved performance. One of the Tejas's major strengths, according to Joshi, lies in its sensor package and the flexibility of its avionics design. The ability to seamlessly integrate changes and upgrades is a significant advantage. The aircraft's small size and low radar signature, combined with its advanced sensors, provides a tactical edge in combat. The Tejas demonstrates excellent performance in high angle of attack, that is, alpha maneuvers. Joshi describes the control laws governing the Tejas as robust, contributing to its strong performance in this area. From Joshi's feedback, it is clear that the Tejas has been positively received by those intimately familiar with its performance and capabilities. His insights provide a counter narrative to the BS laid out in the Economist article. And then comes the other pilot. At the Dubai Air Show, an interview with Group Captain Dinesh Danny Dhankar of Squadron Flying Bullets shed light on the capabilities and performance of the Tejas Mk-1 fighter jet. With over 2,500 flying hours on various aircraft, including the MiG-21, Mirage 2000, and Tejas, Captain Dhankar's insights are particularly valuable in understanding the operational efficacy of the Tejas. Captain Dhankar highlighted the Tejas's exceptional takeoff capabilities, stating that the aircraft can get airborne within a distance of 1,500 to 2,000 feet. This performance is notable as it's the shortest in its class, underscoring the jet's suitability for various operational environments. He also emphasized the Tejas's high rate of maneuverability and climb performance. These aspects are crucial in combat scenarios, allowing the aircraft to effectively engage with adversaries and evade threats. The Tejas incorporates a state-of-the-art fly-by-wire design combined with relaxed static stability. This advanced system contributes to the aircraft's manageability and agility, making it highly responsive and easier to control under diverse flight conditions. According to Captain Dhankar, the Tejas's aerodynamic design and its compound delta platform contribute to its high rate of return. Additionally, the aircraft's structural integrity allows it to undertake a high rate of climb, which is beneficial for quick altitude gain in combat scenarios. The careful engineering of the Tejas's engine allows the jet to perform high rates of roll even at lower speeds. This capability is essential for quick directional changes and evasive maneuvers in air-to-air combat. Captain Dhankar's assessments and insights, particularly in the context of its maneuverability, climb rate, and takeoff performance, illustrate the successes and advancements made in the Tejas fighter jet program, and Economist's pure bullshit about Tejas stands exposed. The recent criticism of Tejas by The Economist has sparked a debate on the underlying motives behind such negative portrayal, especially given the aircraft's emerging status in the global defense market. Hull Tejas, the flagship product of India's defense industry, has not only become a symbol of national pride, but also a significant player in the international defense sector. The Tejas has already garnered attention and orders from several countries, including Malaysia, Indonesia, Nigeria, Botswana, the Philippines, Argentina, and Egypt. There is also evident interest from larger defense players like the US and Australia. This global recognition is a testament to the aircraft's capabilities and the growing competence of India's defense technology. However, the defense market is notoriously competitive and involves high stakes, often running into billions of dollars for single deals. Such immense financial implications give rise to intense lobbying efforts by defense companies. These lobbies not only promote their own products but also attempt to discredit competitors. Media outlets play a crucial role in this dynamic. They have the power to influence public opinion and perception regarding defense technologies. Negative media portrayal can lead to public dissent, allegations of corruption, and even political upheaval, as history has shown with several governments facing crisis over defense deals. The critical article by The Economist on Tejas can be seen in this light. It may be perceived as a part of a broader lobbying strategy by competing defense interests. Such tactics are not uncommon in the defense industry, where discrediting a rival product can be as crucial as promoting one's own. It is essential for readers and stakeholders to critically assess such reports, understanding the complex interplay of interests in the defense sector, which often goes beyond mere technological assessment.